Hello, everyone. Today I am watching probably my most requested movie from you guys for the past months, years. It's been a long time. Been getting a lot of suggestions for this movie, and that movie is Forbidden Planet. The only thing I really know about this movie is that it was made in 1956. I just learned that when I looked it up right now. And I believe it is sci-fi in nature. People have been strongly requesting it ever since I started Star Trek, the original series. So let's watch The Forbidden Planet. This is my first time watching it, and I hope you guys enjoy watching it with me. Sounds spooky so far. Whoa, what is it? This is Plan 9 from outer space? I'm just kidding. And Robbie the robot. Ooh. Very unsettling music so far. They're definitely setting up we're gonna try to make you feel a little bit uneasy with this movie. And I'm excited for that.
Now more than a year out from Earth base on a special mission to the planetary system of the great main sequence star, Altair.
It does really look like the Plan 9 little spaceships, though. I love it.
We'll reach DC point at 17:01. That's less than 3 minutes now.
Captain to crew, all hands square away to decelerate. Ship's beeper will, as usual, sound 10 times after lights dim.
I love the set and the outfits so far. Oh my gosh. They have transporters? Is my memory failing me? This is like a decade before Star Trek, the original series. Wow. They didn't go... Did they go somewhere and come back?
There's Altair right on the nose, Skipper.
Oh, that looks so cool.
20 years ago, the spacecraft Bellerophon landed here with a prospecting party of scientists. Our mission is to search for survivors.
20 years ago. Well, that's a long time. I wonder why it took them so long to get out there.
Stand by to change plugs.
Interesting way to show the angle that the ship is flying at and things from that little model.
Another one of them new worlds. Nothing to do but throw rocks at tin cans, and we gotta bring our own tin cans.
No survival suits will be required upon landing. Gravity only 0.897.
Now, gravity 0.897, is that a little bit like lighter than Earth? Or is Earth's at 1? Like, is that our base that we go by?
There's just no sign of civilization at all.
Radio contact, sir. There's a voice here.
Human?
Yes, sir. Sounds like it.
Who are you?
Morbius of the Bellerophon.
Yeah, here it is. Morbius E, PhD, Lit D expedition philologist.
So he's one of the people that we're looking for to rescue.
Well, you don't understand, sir. We're your relief.
Absolutely no assistance of any sort is required.
Dr. Morbius, my orders are to survey the situation on Altair 4.
Let me repeat, I'm in no sort of difficulty here.
Yeah, this feels so Star Trek. Crazy. I like their microphones too.
I warn you that I cannot be answerable for the safety of your ship or your crew.
Dr. Morbius, I require landing coordinates.
Very well, but I wash my hands of all responsibility. You may come in at 83, 17, 21 West.
Okay, we got the coordinates.
Commander, I strongly urge you to reconsider. Please permit me to recommend...
Okay, Jerry. I'll take her in.
Well, we have our orders, so we need to go. Plus, we're very curious. Ooh, this looks nice. Not super hospitable, though. Well, it's strange to not see any thrusters of any sort. I wonder how they propel themselves in this flying saucer. And I do want to say this looks better from what I vaguely recall from mostly Ed Wood is how I get my knowledge of Plan 9 from outer space. This looks better than paper plates painted as silver. I just want to say.
Look at the color of that sky.
Yeah, but I'll still take blue.
Green.
That's green.
I think a man could get used to this. Grow to love it.
As this Morbius guy may have grown to love it. He doesn't seem to want to leave or anything.
Hey, what's this dust coming?
Sandworms? Oh
like
man,
we're being
look at
met.
those rock formations.
Quite a vehicle, huh? The driver must be a madman.
What driver?
Whoa! Is that Robbie the robot? It's a vehicle. Oh, I thought he was part of the vehicle. I love all his...
to Altair 4, gentlemen.
I love all his moving parts.
I am at your disposal with 187 other languages.
That guy's got a big gun back there.
You are a robot, aren't you?
That is correct, sir.
Hey, Doc, is it a male or female?
It's a robot.
The question is totally without meaning. Will you get in, gentlemen? Passengers will please fasten their seat belts.
Interesting music. Ooh, this is beautiful. They have a pool. They have like a garden.
If you gentlemen will go in, you're expected.
I'm gonna try to shut up about it, but I do feel like I'm watching an episode of Star Trek. This is awesome.
But of course you must stay for lunch, gentlemen, and do forgive the ill manners of an old recluse.
So is he the only one of his landing party that's still alive, or what?
Whatever that lunch was, it was certainly delicious.
Simply some of Robbie's synthetics. One introduces a sample of human food through this aperture. Down here, there's a small built-in chemical laboratory where he analyzes it. Later, he can reproduce identical molecules in any shape or quantity.
It's a housewife's
Wow.
dream.
Yeah. I guess it's probably similar to how the replicators were. Oh gosh, I'm doing Star Trek again. Must be similar to how the replicators work.
Tremendously strong, of course. He could quite easily topple his house off its foundation.
In the wrong hands, mightn't such a tool become a deadly weapon?
Mm-hmm.
As you see, there happens to be a built-in safety factor.
Okay. Like Asimov's law of robotics.
Fire. Now turn around here. Point it at the commander.
He's brave.
Aim right between the eyes.
Oh my goodness.
Fire. He's helpless, locked in a sub-electronic dilemma between my direct orders and his basic inhibitions against harming rational beings. Cancel.
Interesting. Interesting that he didn't use himself as the subject of this demonstration. Sorry, I couldn't think of the word.
Doctor, do you mean that you made this?
Nowadays, I have no time for such things.
So I was wondering if the robot came with him, help him build all this. But he built the robot. Well, maybe he built it before.
Gentlemen, let me show you another bit of parlor magic.
Okay. Because I was wondering how he built all this, oh, the stop motion, I love it. All this whole building and everything.
I had Robbie install the steel shutters before I realized how altogether safe I am here.
Cool.
No need at all for military assistance.
Where's the rest of everybody?
The moment we've interviewed the other members of the Bellerophon party.
Mm-hmm.
But there are no others, Commander. Some dark, terrible, incomprehensible force. Only my wife and I were immune.
Where's her? She.
My wife and I differed from the others only in our special love for this new world. My dear wife died a few months after the others. Only in her case, it was of natural causes. One by one, in spite of every safeguard, my co-workers were torn literally limb from limb.
By what?
By some devilish thing that never once showed itself.
A creature?
19 years.
You personally have never again been bothered by this planetary force.
Always in my mind, I seem to feel the creature is lurking somewhere close at hand.
And that's why he told them not to come. Oh. Oh, hello.
Alta, I specifically asked you not to join us for lunch.
Father?
Commander Adams, Dr. Ostro, and Lieutenant Farmer, my daughter.
How do you do?
Always so terribly wanted to meet a young man, and now 3 of them at once.
Well, she's probably never seen another man besides her father before.
Never known any human being except her father.
Right.
We young men have been shut up in hyperspace for well over a year now. And right from here, the view looks just like heaven.
Okay, so it took them over a year to get here.
After all, you're not Robbie.
I wouldn't mind being Robbie in certain ways.
Probably very clever, but I don't seem to understand it.
There's no rush.
He's trying to flirt with her and she's just clueless.
How lucky I am, though. All 3 of you are such very fine exceptions.
Exceptions to what?
Well, that is, I am, anyway.
What did he tell her?
Of course, the doc can be trusted, too.
What about the commander?
That man is notorious throughout 7 planetary systems. Any girl or woman who lets him get her alone.
Is he lying?
There. Just then when he looked at me, why, his eyes almost had fire in them. I'm so glad you don't have any fire in your eyes, Lieutenant.
Oh, he does. But just the good kind, right?
I've explained to them that you have my permission to visit Earth whenever you choose.
I?
Then my little girl never feels lonely or confined.
Why, have you and Robbie and all my friends?
Friends? Dear. Aww.
No.
A tiger.
Outside of the range of my daughter's influence, it's still a deadly wild beast.
She's like an animal whisperer of sorts then.
Everything okay, Commander? No problem. As you can see, we're under no restraint whatsoever. Knock that off, Quinn.
Very unprofessional.
I'm forced now to contact base for new instructions.
Suppose these new instructions require my return to Earth for questioning. 2 years or more away from my work here.
What is your work here? Did he mention?
Tell me just what is involved in your making contact with Earth base?
Just to construct a bunker to house the core would take about 10 days.
Tell me, would 2-inch lead shielding do as well?
Be better.
And I'll have Robbie run it off for you, and you'll get it not later than tomorrow noon.
Well, he's trying to get you out as soon as possible, I think.
19 years ago, I dug those graves with my own hands. And I have, believe me, no wish to repeat that experience.
I believe him. The sets are amazing in this. I love them. The views are so great.
Well, thank you for your courtesy and concern, sir.
Fasten your seat belts, gentlemen.
Look at the sky. Ah.
Handle it gently. It has to get us home.
I'm glad that bag truck's carrying us.
Oh, she changed.
Wait a minute. That's solid lead he's carrying.
The whole thing hardly comes to 10 tons.
Does your father know you're out here?
He did tell me not to go near the ship. After all, this isn't very near.
She's like right underneath it, pretty much. Oh.
I'll bet any quantum mechanic in the service would give the rest of his life for a chance to fool around with this gadget.
Good work, Quinn.
Thank you, sir. Come here. Over here.
Did you befriend Robbie? Are you trying to get Robbie into trouble?
And I was just wondering if you could tell me where I could get a hold of some of the real stuff.
The real stuff?
Just for cooking purposes, you understand.
Oh, like wine or brandy or something.
Oh,
Or whiskey.
genuine ancient rocket bourbon.
Bourbon.
Hey!
Well, he's gonna be able to make as many bottles as you want now.
Quiet, please. I am analyzing. Would 60 gallons be sufficient?
Mister, I've been from here to there in this galaxy, and I just want you to know you're the most understanding soul I ever met up with. Ow!
Just a kiss.
But why should people want to kiss each other?
Try and find out.
It's good for you, though. It stimulates the whole system. Only too happy to show you.
Well, thank you very much, Lieutenant.
This feels a bit wrong, doesn't it? I guess it's harmless enough.
Is that all there is to it?
Obviously,
Sort
she
of
felt
got
nothing.
to stick with it.
No reaction.
Just once more, do you mind?
Oh, maybe she likes it.
Must be something seriously the matter with me, because honestly, I haven't noticed the least bit of stimulation.
Oh no.
Here.
Oh,
You giving me the treatment?
Lieutenant Farman.
love her dress.
And rank doth have its little privileges, sir?
And you can depend on it, Lieutenant, that those privileges won't be stretched to taking your kind of advantages.
Mm-hmm. Definitely taking advantage.
Why did he leave? Why did you both act so funny?
Well, what'd you expect? Well, don't you understand, Alta?
No.
You see, you can't run around like that in front of men, particularly not a space wolf like Farman. So for Pete's sake, go home and put on something that'll,
What's wrong with my clothes? I designed them myself. Stop looking at me that way. I don't think I like it.
Well, that's why he told you to change your clothes. Not that she should have to.
Who have been locked up in hyperspace for 378 days. It would have served you right if I hadn't. And he. Oh, go on. Get out of here before I ever run out of the area under guard. And then I'll put more guards in the guards.
Damn. Like, why is he yelling at her? Like it's her fault.
I don't like him. I just don't like him. The way he kept looking at me. I was only trying to be nice about kissing the lieutenant.
How did the commander react to that?
Well, he was furious. And I hope I don't see him again if I live to be 400 million.
I think she needs to be educated on some things.
I think the best thing you can do is to go to bed. I still have some work to do in my study.
And really, he should be with her at all times when she's around these men. Obviously, that one guy already took advantage of her. She just doesn't know how to keep herself safe.
Robbie, I must have a new dress right away.
Again.
Nothing must show. Below, above, or through.
Radiation proof.
No, just eye proof will do.
Just eye proof.
With lots and lots of star sapphires.
Would diamond or emeralds do?
Well, if they're large enough.
I will run the dress up for you in time for breakfast.
Boy, she just has got it made. Little skip in her step. She's cute. So adorable.
Do you hear something? Like what? Like a sort of big breathing.
Is it that force? Is the ship coming to life? Is it gonna tear us limb from limb?
Young and Gray, last night during your watch, this ship was entered, and valuable government property was sabotaged. And Youngerford, let me see, you were asleep in your bunk. Think you had a dream. Pending further evidence, you're deprived of space pay and all privileges.
Well, me too, sir?
I'll have less dreaming aboard this ship.
Well, Quinn, about half of this gear we can replace out of stores, and the rest we can patch up one way or another.
How long will it take?
Well, if I don't stop for breakfast.
All right, get on it, Quinn.
Thank you, sir.
But does he get to have breakfast? What is breakfast? What are we having?
Establish a standard perimeter, set up a Class A alert. I want them enforced by sundown.
Aye, aye, sir.
I can't wait to see the dress that he makes. And these are some lovely flowers, although they would probably set my allergies off. See a lot of pollen. Monkey! Oh! He zapped the monkey a little bit.
Morbius is in his study, sir. Never to be disturbed while that door is closed.
All right, we'll wait.
How long does he usually stay in there with the door closed?
How could he have slipped past 2 centuries?
Not likely.
You stay right there where you are and keep your eye on that dog.
Morning.
Morning.
I hope she's wearing a bathing suit. If it is, it's like skin tone. I can't tell.
Didn't bring my bathing suit.
What's a bathing suit?
That answers that.
Now, Alda, listen.
Okay, she does have something on.
I'll just turn my back here.
So she has a bathing suit. She just doesn't know what it's called.
Well, don't worry. You're not going to have to look at me anymore from now on. You'll see. You know, I sure didn't expect to see you today after the way you spoke to me yesterday.
She doesn't seem too angry with him, though, anymore.
Very sorry about the way I spoke to you yesterday, Alda. I was sort of bothered.
All right. You can look now. Nothing shows through, does it?
Is that the dress that he made?
Especially for you.
Thought you weren't expecting me today.
I don't know, I guess just something about me personally you don't like.
You always look just beautiful.
Then why don't you kiss me like everybody else does?
Everybody else?
Hasn't your father taught you anything at all?
I don't think so.
Poetry and mathematics, logic, physics, geology, and
Ology? It's mostly on the theoretical side.
Well, so far.
So she does know a little bit about how things work, I guess. But just not the social aspects of it. Well, she's definitely enjoying that more than with the other guy. Poor other guy. Oh, it's Mr. Tiger.
That's all right, he's my friend.
Is he gonna stay her friend? He incinerated her friend.
But he didn't recognize me. He would have killed me. Why?
You really don't know, do you?
She lost her innocence? She definitely lost something that was keeping the animals docile.
Hasn't come out.
Oh. Did he open it by going close to it? Oh, wow, this place looks awesome. Hey, it's a similar ball like they have.
Hieroglyphics?
Maybe.
There he is.
Last night, our Klystron monitor was sabotaged.
Then the time has come for clarification.
Finally. We could have started off with this. Right off the bat.
This planet was the home of a mighty and noble race of beings, which called themselves the Krell. They were 1,000,000 years ahead of humankind. Long before the dawn of man's history, they had walked our Earth and brought back many biological specimens.
I see. That explains the tiger and the deer.
Seemingly on the threshold of some supreme accomplishment, this all but divine race perished in a single night. Nothing, absolutely nothing remains above ground.
How does he know about this?
No record of their physical nature has survived.
Records?
Except perhaps in the form of this characteristic arch. Now, if you will follow me, I will show you some of their other remaining artifacts.
So is his work basically studying the Krell civilization and finding the answer of what happened to them? I wouldn't want to be pulled away from that work either.
Krell metal. Try your blaster there, Commander.
And Alta must have resembled the Krell until recently as being a pure, innocent soul, maybe.
Yet it drinks up energy like a sponge.
Ooh.
This is just one of their laboratories.
Wow.
On this screen may be projected the total scientific knowledge of the Krell.
You're able to read this?
A little, it's my profession. I began to learn. The first practical result was that robot of mine, which you gentlemen appear to find so remarkable. Child's play.
Ah.
It's too big to evaluate. Think what a discovery of this
Dr.
kind will...
Morbius, what is this device over here?
What? Why'd you just cut him off?
As far as I can make out, they used it to condition and test their young. I often play with it myself for relaxation. You can see that this headset was designed for something much bulkier than my human cranium. Over here, you see the electromagnetic waves of my brain sending that indicator up about halfway. One of their own young was normally expected to send that all the way to the top, which by Krell standards classifies me as a low-grade moron. Yet I have an officially recorded IQ of 183.
So they were intellectually way more advanced than we are.
What's that? What's happening there?
A
A
woman.
statue. That's Altera.
Simply a three-dimensional image, Commander, because my daughter is alive in my brain from microsecond to microsecond. Something of a strain. Would you gentlemen care to take the Krell test of your intelligence?
Yes, very much.
You may be disappointed, Commander.
I wouldn't want to.
Now, Doctor, you can read it here.
I have an IQ of 161, yet I don't register a third what you did.
Now the Commander.
Well, he's practiced. He's in... Right?
It's all right, sir. A commanding officer doesn't need brains, just a good loud voice, huh?
Pull the switch
Don't
here.
stop. You'd never survive. In my first attempt at creating an image here, my brain pattern there was scarcely any larger than yours. Afterwards, I lay unconscious for a day and a night. The shock had permanently doubled my intellectual capacity.
Interesting.
The Krell had been applying their entire racial energies to a new project, one which they actually seemed to hope might somehow free them once and for all from any dependence on physical instrumentalities. These devices, self-serviced, self-maintained, have stood exactly as you see them for 2,000 centuries.
That's impressive.
What was the power source?
May I draw your attention to these gauges all around here, gentlemen. Each division recording exactly 10 times as many amperes as the one preceding it. But there is no direct wiring that I can discover.
Well, the total potential here must be nothing less than astronomical.
The number 10 raised almost literally to the power of infinity.
Infinite power source. So the Krell either destroyed themselves or achieved some sort of, like, enlightenment away from physicality.
How often the Krell technicians have ridden in this little vehicle?
Are we going somewhere? So, how does any of this answer their question of why he is not guilty of going in their ship and messing with their instruments? Oh my god. This is amazing. The scale is huge.
20 miles. 20 miles. Look down here. Look down, gentlemen. Are you afraid?
Yeah. It's a long way down. Those rails don't seem super useful.
7,800 levels.
7,800?
And 400 other shafts like this one.
Oh, this might be my favorite room yet. Look at these lights. Ooh.
Sometimes the gauges register a little when the buck deer fight in the autumn or when the birds fly over in the spring. And nearly a whole dial became active when your ship first approached from deep space.
So does it survey life or?
9,200 thermonuclear reactors in tandem.
All hands, stand clear of fence area. All right, Quinn, turn it
That
on.
was crazy. The way things just got bigger and bigger and more crazy. Started with just a little room hidden behind some doors, and then it just more and more and more the deeper we went. That was so cool.
I request the lieutenant's permission to take a little walk outside the perimeter, sir.
Look, Cookie, I don't know what you're lying about, but you better get back here before the skipper checks in.
He wants to take a drink of his bourbon.
Kill the power on the fence.
Oh, that's a protective fence. Oh, where is he in such a rush to get to? Oh. Robbie delivered.
As you requested.
Genuine Kansas City bourbon.
Now pace yourself. Oh, or not.
Anytime you're hard up for a couple of gallons of lube, you just let me know.
He's gonna come back absolutely sloshed.
What's up? Somebody coming this way?
Nothing coming this way.
Something going this way, though, maybe. Some invisible force.
We'll check over the whole system first thing in the morning.
Oh, the thing that came in the ship was invisible. I thought the ship was moving on its own. Look at that. It's a strange footprint. It's like a hoof almost, but not really. But it's big. Is it a krell? They're big. It's heavy.
It's strange how that fence just shorted out.
Yeah.
Whatever it was just walked right through. Oh, here we go. It's starting.
Dr. Morbius, a scientific find of this magnitude has got to be taken under United Planet supervision. No one man can be allowed to monopolize it.
I have come to the unalterable conclusion that man is unfit as yet to receive such knowledge, such
Not
almost
ready.
limitless power.
Mm-hmm.
You leave me in a very awkward position.
She has a new dress.
Skipper, the chief's been murdered.
Ooh.
Quinn murdered?
Not Quinn.
Skipper, his body is plastered all over the communications room.
It's that force again. I love her dress. He told you guys not to come down here. He warned you.
It started again.
Oh no. The thing of his nightmares.
Tried to make the plastic model from the footprints we found.
Oh, it's a claw. A talon.
It's fantastic.
Reminds me of the velociraptors from Jurassic Park.
No, Skipper, this thing runs counter to every known law of adaptive evolution.
Pardon me, Commander. Are you ready to hold discipline on the cook, sir?
Oh no. What did Mr. Cook get into?
I gave him permission to go out last night.
Did you give him permission to get falling down drunk? You were with the robot last night?
Yes, sir. Just for casual interplanetary relations, you understand?
Mm-hmm.
All right, dismissed. Where does that leave us for suspects? Maybe it leaves us with the same one. Maybe you and I ought to drop over to that Krell laboratory and get our IQs boosted a couple of 100%.
Oh. Interesting idea. She has another new outfit.
I warned you while your ship was still in space.
He did.
Remain here, and the next attack on your party will be more deadly and...
How do you know that?
Because he's lived through it once already.
If you wish, call it a
Premonition?
premonition.
Does that IQ enhancer give them, like, the power of prescience? How do you say it? Prescience?
What do you make of that, Skipper?
I'd say it sounded like an ultimatum.
I don't think Morbius is the one who's doing any of this. I don't think he has anything to do with it, but... What are these
Activate main battery.
contraptions?
Fire!
Well, Lieutenant, you got your trouble squad in hand?
They're sort of edgy to see whatever's out there.
I don't think they're gonna see anything. It's invisible.
What is it, Randall?
Sir, radar just picked up something.
Fire!
Dead on target, sir.
Good. You men will continue watching on your own immediate fronts. That is all.
Yeah, I was gonna say, what if it comes from literally any other direction? Do they have these weapons, like, all around, or is it just these two?
It's coming on again.
It's coming through! Oh my god, look at that! like a big gorilla or something. I thought it was gonna be a big bird. He got kicked. Well, what's getting closer gonna do for you? Why? It just won't stop. Oh, there's a lot of energy being used.
Alta!
It just vanished. The energy stopped.
I just had a terrible dream. Huh? I could hear it roar and bellow.
No.
The thing I saw was trying to break into camp. It was going to kill... Oh, you'll take care of him for me, won't you, Father?
I'm completely helpless as long as he remains here so willfully.
That was nuts. I love the way that thing looked.
Whatever it was, our main battery stopped it.
You believe that? No, it just went away for some reason. It'll be back. But any organism dense enough to survive 3 billion electron volts would have to be made of solid nuclear material. It'd sink of its own weight to the center of this planet.
So it survives because it's so atomically dense? It's gotta be a Krell. Is that a Krell?
If you remember the Bellerophon expedition, guilt-edged priority that one of us gets into that Krell lab and takes that brain boost.
Oh, right. They tried to escape the Valerathon. That's why they never should have came in the first place.
In case we make it into that lab, I'll take the first go at the IQ booster.
Might not survive it.
I am monitored to admit no one at this hour. My beams are focused on your blasters, gentlemen.
He did warn them.
Let them in.
Alta, this is your father's order. Now, get out of the way.
Quiet. Emergency cancellation Archimedes. Why are you here?
We were attacked. 3 more men dead, including Jerry Farman.
As she suspected.
Just some kind of big outline in the disintegrator beams. And you can't explain it.
She wasn't alive or she was too young to...
I can't possibly leave him alone. I just can't.
You don't realize what's loose on this planet.
But I'm immune, like both my parents.
That's what he says. I don't believe it. Nothing could be immune to that thing.
Darling, darling.
Is she gonna stay immune though? Because the tiger was gonna attack her, so maybe this thing will too. Eventually.
Talk some sense to this girl. I'm in over my head. Doc?
Oh no. Is he using the brain booster?
On the sofa, Robbie.
Oh, he wasn't strong enough.
You ought to see my new mind. Bigger than his now.
Oh, it worked? Oh, right. Well, it is hard on you.
The Krell had completed their project. No instrumentalities. But the Krell forgot one thing.
Yes, what?
Monsters from the id.
The id?
From the id, from the mind. Oh, no. Yep. That... Morbius was, like, out for a day and a half after he used the brain booster. He's not dead, is he? Did he not survive?
The fool. As though his ape's brain could contain the secrets of the Krell. Let him be buried with the other victims of human greed and folly.
Now you've chosen for me.
Alta.
I'm ready to go with you, darling.
Oh.
Morbius, what is the id?
It's an obsolete term. I'm afraid one used to describe the elementary basis of the subconscious mind.
Monsters from the subconscious.
In return, that ultimate machine would instantaneously project solid matter to any point on the planet, in any shape or color they might imagine, for any purpose, Morbius. Creation by mere thought.
Why haven't I seen this all along?
The secret devil of every soul on the planet, all set free at once to loot and maim. And take revenge, Morbius, and kill.
My poor Krell. They could hardly have understood what power was destroying them.
Their own subconscious minds. The monster within, taking on a physical form and destroying them.
The last Krell died 2,000 centuries ago. There is still at large on this planet a living monster.
Your mind refuses to face a conclusion.
That's his id.
Something is approaching from the southwest.
That thing was created from his own mind. That's why he's immune. and his daughter. Is that it? I thought the id thing could, like, it was left over from the Krell. But I guess without a host, a brain to, it can't exist. Oh my god.
I'll go into my study.
Morbius, that thing out there.
It's you.
It's you. You're insane.
What a trip.
Think she's immune? She's joined herself to me, body and soul.
It's a lie. Shout, let it hear you out there. Tell it you don't love this man.
Not even if I could.
Is there
Stop it,
any
Robbie.
way to
Don't
get
let it
rid
in.
of it
Kill it,
aside
Robbie.
from killing him? Robbie can't destroy it because it's intelligent life, it's sentient life.
No use. He knows it's your other self.
Oh, it's coming in! Oh my god. Is he gonna have to kill himself to save his daughter and everybody else? He wouldn't do it for the men, but he'd do it for Altera.
I'm not a monster, you. We're all part monsters in our subconscious.
The id, the ego, and the superego.
But your subconscious had been made strong enough.
I won't hear you.
You have to listen, dude.
You sent your secret id out to murder them.
Oh, because he didn't want to go back.
But now she's defying you, Morbius. And even in you, the loving father, there still exists
The mindless primitive.
more enraged and more inflamed with each new frustration.
To punish her for her disloyalty and disobedience.
And if you don't do something about it soon, Morbius, it's going to be coming right through that door.
Mm-hmm. So is the well, they said without instruments. Is the instrumentality keeping it there?
That machine is going to supply your monster with whatever amount of power it requires.
Yeah, maybe they could destroy the machine. There would go his life's work, or work for 20 years, but this is clearly something that shouldn't exist. Not even the Krell were ready for it, and they were so more advanced than us.
Then it must be true. Yes, I must be guilty.
Then help us, Doc.
It's almost through.
My evil self is at that door, and I have no power to stop it.
Okay, we gotta do something.
Stop! No further! I deny you! I give you up!
You can't. It's gonna kill him. Well, if it kills him, won't it? It'll cease to exist, right? The power is going down.
Oh, Father.
Was he able to restrain it?
Son, turn that disc.
He called him son.
The switch. Throw it. In 24 hours, you must be 100 million miles out in space. Chain reaction.
Altair's going up in smoke. Oh, Altera. Oh, he named her after the planet. I'm just now getting that.
Activate main view plate.
Aye, aye, Skipper.
So did Morbius stay behind on the planet?
15 seconds.
Your father, my shipmates, all the stored knowledge of the Krell. 3, 2, 1. About 1 million years from now, the human race will have crawled up to where the Krell stood in their great moment of triumph. Your father's name will shine again, like a beacon in the galaxy. It will remind us that we are, after all, not God.
Man, that was a very exciting last, 5-10 minutes. Whoa. Okay, there's definitely a lot to talk about with this film. This was really, really cool. I really loved the visual aspect of it, the sets. Of course, the changing outfits, beautiful outfits of Altera. It definitely reminds me of William Ware Theiss. I still don't know if I'm saying his name right. I'm seeing that the costumes were designed by Helen Rose, so she did an amazing job with that, and I loved every time she got into a new outfit. It was such a treat for me. And I also really enjoyed the use of the intentional use of the music. A lot of the film didn't have background music, just the characters talking and pretty quiet otherwise. And then when they were ready to introduce this feeling of unease or this horror aspect, then that's when this very unsettling sounding music would come in, this very alien sounding music. And I thought that was expertly done. I was really impressed by that. I love the early setup of Robbie and not being able to harm like sentient life forms. I thought maybe he was going to go haywire, like he was going to go against his programming. But instead, when they would have liked for him to go against his programming, he wasn't able to. And so he wasn't able to defeat this id creature. And the fact that this creature was created by the subconscious id of Dr. Morbius was a really, really awesome twist. And I loved it when we started learning about the Krell and going into that secret room that Morbius had behind that door, and then going back further into the laboratory and then further into these huge cavernous shafts that went down like for miles and miles and miles. Like, that was so impressive to look at. The scale, the just sheer massiveness of it. Everything looked so cool. This film looked amazing at all times, but especially with the instruments and the spaceship, the machines. Now, the id, the ego, and the superego is something that I am kind of familiar with. I've come across it in like games that I played before, like Xenogears especially, highly recommend. And other places too. We learned a little bit about it in school, I believe. It's a theory by Sigmund Freud, of course, and after this movie, I'm going to go back and do a little bit more research and get a refresher on it, because it's not really something that I've dove super deep in or thought about for a long time. But I do have Wikipedia open here, and it says that Freud conceived of the id as the unconscious source of bodily needs, impulses, and desires, especially those related to aggression and the sexual drive. So these are the things that really just are basal desires, these parts of us that are usually buried really deep within ourselves, where logic and reason and other things kind of take over and keep these things at bay. But if you were just to have the id without the ego and the superego to keep it in check, then you just have this big, scary, ferocious monster that just wants to rip people to shreds. So that's what we had here. Really, really cool. I wonder why Morbius didn't escape with them, because if he was removed from the planet and all the instruments and the lab that had like this power source, this regenerating like forever infinite power source, the creation of his id, would it have followed him? Could he not live with the fact of being apart from his research with the Krell? Could he not fathom living life outside of that? And that's why he stayed behind? That's the only thing that I'm not really too sure about. But it definitely makes sense that the whole planet had to go. Everything that the Krell created, it was way too dangerous to be left for other people to find even years down the line. The Krell were so advanced by thousands of years past humanity, and still their creation, their own creation, was too much for them to handle. I suspect that the invisible id creature looks like what the Krell looked like, because he mentioned like the shape of the doors, and that might be a clue as to what the Krell looked like. We know that the Krell, their skulls were bigger than humans because the apparatus, the three-pronged thing, that the brain booster machine, was created for a larger head, like he mentioned. I do wonder, I guess, why the id creature of a human looks like a Krell, assuming that that's what they looked like. Maybe not. But anyways, it's just really cool. I hope that's what they looked like, because I would like to see, like, yeah, that's what they looked like. But then again, maybe not. Maybe that's not what they looked like. Because when they had the plaster mold from the footprint that they took from the sand, they said that it didn't make like evolutionary sense the way that foot was. So maybe it is. So maybe the form that thing took was just something that came out of Dr. Morbius's subconscious mind, which is also really cool, because as a child, my brother and I would create creatures using different parts of animals. Like it would have, the body of like a lot of mythological creatures that we have in our own mythology of, as humans, like the griffin or minotaur or harpy or Cerberus or things like that. My brother and I would, create different things using different parts of different animals, and it was a lot of fun. We would draw them, and it was a good time. So maybe this is something that came out of his imagination, which that would be really cool too. Maybe it's what he kind of imagined that the Krell looked like because of the shape of the door, and he was like, well, maybe they looked like this and things like that. Yeah, that's my headcanon now. That was his idea of what the Krell looked like, which is so very cool. What a really, really cool movie. Thank you guys for recommending it to me. I'm glad I finally got to watch it. I had a feeling I would really enjoy it, and I really did enjoy it. I can see why people have told me, and I'm sorry if I'm misquoting, but basically Star Trek, the original series, pulled a lot of its ideas from Forbidden Planet. It was inspired by Forbidden Planet, and I can definitely see that. We saw something early on that looked like the transporters of Star Trek, and I'm not sure what those machines were. I might have missed a little bit of dialogue. I thought they were gonna transport down to the planet or something, but whatever it was they were doing, that definitely looked very much, Star Trek, and the whole movie felt like an episode that could have been from Star Trek, the original series. Just right from the start, we're coming to this planet. We know that humans went there some time ago. We got to check on them, see if there are any survivors, see if they need any help and whatnot. And yes, there are people there, but no, they don't want us there, or they're hiding something. And immediately we are curious about what is going on this planet. So it's a really good hook to get you into it. I had a lot of theories about Altera, the girl, and what was going on with her, like what was changing inside of her that the tiger started wanting to attack her. And I feel like I was kind of onto something. I didn't really get it exactly, but I thought that maybe the tiger befriended her because she had a lot of qualities of the Krell, like innocence and virtue and chastity and whatever. And when she started coming into contact with these men and having these desires that she never had before, that the tiger didn't recognize her anymore as being like its former masters of the Krell, even though, like, that specific tiger wouldn't have ever met a Krell because it was 2,000 years ago. I don't really know what I was thinking, but to me it made sense at the time, right? So that begs the question of what exactly are these deer and this tiger? Were they also reflections of the mind of Morbius? I just wonder why the tiger didn't recognize her anymore. What do you guys think? Am I missing something completely obvious why the tiger was going to attack her? Or is there some deeper meaning behind it? I'm always trying to look for the deeper meaning behind things because I think that's really fun. A lot of people say I'm overthinking it and just enjoy it, but this is how I enjoy things. This was really cool. I would love to watch this movie again. I feel like I could get a lot out of it a second time around, knowing where it's going eventually and seeing all the building blocks and all the hints and clues coming into place. And one last thing, Robbie was amazing. I loved the design of Robbie and all his moving parts, his gears and his lights and his little loopy things that were coming out of his head, you know, the little circle things. He looked really cool. I don't envy the person who had to get inside that costume. It looked very difficult to move around in, but good job by everybody who worked on this movie, the actors, the set design, the sound design, the costume design, and I loved it. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna go now for real. I think I've blabbed on enough. Let me know what other movies you think that I would like that are similar to this or that are just sci-fi in general, because that is my favorite genre of anything, of fiction, I guess I should say. I think if nothing else comes along before that, I am curious about Metropolis. I might try that one, but let me know some other suggestions that you have, or if you think I should watch Metropolis next. I'm also interested in some Jules Verne. I've never read any of his novels. I probably should, but I'm too busy currently reading Dune on the third one currently. But I would love to watch some movies that are based on his novels. So, yeah. I'm still blabbing. Okay. Thank you guys. Leave a comment and keep being awesome. Goodbye.